Hello and welcome back to Calmsden Farm. We're just finishing loading up the seeder. There we go, that's all done. Get that lowered down. And we're going to head off and we're going to put barley into our cultivated field over there. So that is field number, let's get over there. Field number 2. So we're going to set this off on a worker, as we have got a lot to be doing today. So you'll see from the clips at the start of the video that we got the baling done, got those all sold. So that's helped us out massively with funds, as we're going to have to lease and possibly purchase some equipment today to get the fields ready for the next crop. So let's just get over here, get this unfolded. Lowered down and on a worker. And off they go. Right, we're going to head down to the store. We've got a couple of tractors down there to bring some equipment back. So here we are, back down at the store. So what we want to do first is we need to return our trailer that we used to transport the bales. And then we want to jump in to the store menu, into tools. So first things first, we need a mulcher. So let's have a look. 5.6, 5.8. I think we will lease that. We're also going to need a plough, but I think we're going to use a subsoiler. And I think we're going to go with this one, and we will actually buy that. Okay, so we will need a rock picker, but we'll come back for that later, try and keep the costs down. So I'll get these attached to the John Deere and the Fendt, and I'll see you when we get up to the field. So here we are in field 6, starting off with the mulching. Now this is going to take some time, so worthwhile doing though. We're going to time lapse right up until we start the ploughing, I think. So yeah, I will see you soon. So I think we've done enough now to get the plough underway, so we'll just get to the end of here. We'll jump out and go and get the John Deere started off. So we'll just make sure that's going to do what we want it to do, and then we'll hop back in the mulcher and carry on. Yeah, looks good. Brilliant. So depending on the progress today, we might try and get the rock picking underway, but I think it's going to take some time. The fields are a very good size, let's put it that way. So we'll continue with this. We'll have to finish the headlands off with the ploughing, but that's not an issue at all. So I think what we'll do, we'll get this mulching done, and then we'll check back on the progress of the plough. So that's the mulching finished in field 6. That took a fair old while. So what we'll do is we'll head to field number, I still can't get used to these field numbers, field number 3, and we will kick off mulching in there, probably on a worker, as we need to go and finish off the seeding. So the John Deere's making good progress. We'll come back round and tidy that up in a bit. So there we go, workers starting the mulching. We will have a run over to the class. So the Calmsden Farm series on YouTube from different YouTubers is ramping up. Everybody seems to be having a go at it, and I don't blame them. It's a brilliant map to be doing a Let's Play series on. It's difficult trying to differentiate yourself and not to copy or duplicate what other people are doing. So yeah, I think we can go about things different ways, different machinery, different crops, but ultimately it's about playing how I want to play, and yeah, just being happy with what we're creating. So we'll get this finished off. Did have to refill the sower, seed I should say. So yeah, it's not done too badly at all. So there we go. That's field number 2 finished. What we'll do now is we'll head back down to the yard and drop the seeder off and get the roller. We'll get that going. The mulcher's making a good headway into that field. What time are we on? 5 to 1. Be interested to see how much more we get done today. I think for now we'll leave the seeder here. So the field that we've just sowed will need fertilising at some point, but as we're running 2-day seasons, or 2-day months should I say, we'll have plenty of time to be doing that in a later episode. So I think what we'll do is we'll head down to the other end of the field, and I think we're going to use GPS for this, so I will see you when we're underway. So there we go, GPS is set up. We've done 3 passes already, just trying to get that corner squared off. Quite a slow process, but worth doing. It adds to the yield. I think what we might do is drop this into a time lapse, get it done, and then we need to go and check on the John Deere and how that's getting on with the ploughing. You can see in the distance the Fendt is cracking through nicely. That's been an absolute workhorse today with the mulching. So I think, yeah, I will see you when this is all rolled. So this is the headlands nearly finished. That's taken about half an hour. Not too bad, but a reasonably slow process. The John Deere has finished ploughing the field. So we'll head over there, tidy up the headlands, and then make a start on field number 3. I will get these field numbers. So I will see you in the John Deere. So I've taken an opportunity to have a short ride out in the disco. We'll save our legs and find where the John Deere ended up down the bottom there. Brilliant. We'll retrieve this later. So it looks like it's done a pretty neat job, to be fair. Plenty of room this side for it to turn. There we go, right. Go. So once these headlands are done, what I think we're going to do is head down to the store, pick up a rock picker, which is going to be leased, I think, at this stage, just because of the funds, and we will begin rock picking this field. I think we're going to do that ourselves, and then that'll give the fence a chance to finish mulching the other field, and then we can get the plough going in there. May need to swap tractors around, but that's fine. So I think in the long run we're going to upgrade this plough, or this subsoiler, sorry, for possibly one of the lizard ones. So that does actually act like a plough, and it gives the ploughed texture, and we can also create fields should we have the inclination to do that. So I know there's bits that are being missed, but we're just going to come back round for them. So the rocks from these, or the stones from these fields, I think we're just going to pile them up for now. We have got the trailer that we started off with that we could probably load into with the telehandler at a later stage, and yeah, look at getting those processed at the debris crusher, bring in a little bit of extra cash. So we're playing on normal economy. Slightly more of a challenge, obviously, than easy, but not to the extent that hard would be. So let's turn around and head back. There we go. So I'll get these last bits done, and I'll see you on the way to the store. Well, that took slightly longer than planned. As I was going back to the yard with the plough, I noticed that the worker had stopped mulching. There's a slight glitch, well, not a glitch because it's nothing really in the grand scheme of this map, but there's a hidden collision in field 3, so I'm not sure if Oxygen Dave is aware of it yet, but It looks like a toolbox and a battery, 12-volt battery charger. When you have a look in one of the menus that's available on PC. So so I just took over and finished that off, saved some money, and I've also taken the opportunity to bring the mulcher back with me. So what we'll do is just swing round. Get that dropped off. So we've had it for 2.5 hours. We won't repair it, we'll just give them back like that. Hope they don't mind. Right, while we're here, let's have a look at stone pickers. Now this is the one that I want. 120 horsepower, 2 metre working width. Sorry, no. 2 metre cube capacity and 5.5 metre working width. So we'll go into that. Let's have a look. Yeah, we'll have to beat KTs. We'll lease that. Slightly more expensive. And there it is. So let's get this on the back of the John Deere. And we'll head back up and start the stone picking. So here we are, field 6, stone picking underway, and what I think we're going to do, or I'm going to do, is once this is all picked, we're going to get wheat planted in here again. Now, I know we've put the same crop back in, but what I want to do is a direct comparison between an unfertilised field that's had very little work done to it and a field that we've mulched, ploughed, rock picked, seeded and then rolled and fertilised. So yeah, so that's the plan. Hopefully we've got the time to do it in the planting window. And yeah, so I'm going to get this done and I will see you soon. And there we have it. That is the 8th load we've dumped. So over 16,000 litres of stones off that field, which will come in handy at some point, no doubt. We can hopefully make a bit of cash back at the debris crusher. So I think that is where we're going to leave it for today. I think it's been a productive day. So all that remains is thank you for watching. Take care, stay safe, and until next time, see you again soon. Bye for now.